Hello everyone and welcome to my kitchen. So anyway, I totally forgot what I was gonna say and I'm just beginning. I was trying to think, well, how do I usually start this? It's like, it's time for another episode of Cooking with Charisma. Keeping it real, Cooking with Charisma. Pampered Chef Live, whatever you want to call it. I am just so glad that you guys are here. You're always welcome right into my kitchen, be it clean, a mess, dinner cooking, puzzles on the table. OMG, I started a 2,000 piece puzzle last night. Might have stayed up a little late working on that, but it was tons of fun. Wanted to apologize for my appearance today. Was out with my son. Oh my gosh, having so much fun with my son and Lindy Green Divine. We were out taking his senior pictures again, and because now he has short hair. So we were getting his senior pictures done again, and some cap and gown pictures, him, the hockey fun pictures, things like that, so that I could throw him in with his graduation announcements. Gosh, I'm saying I'm a lot tonight too. So anyway, we were out doing that, having a blast. Found some really neat places to go down at the river market, the farmer's market, and down in the, what was the other place called? I don't know. Crossroads. Duh. I'm like, well, where all the graffiti is. So we had a lot of fun doing that. And he was such a good sport. We even have one with the respirator. And maybe his mom threw a roll of toilet paper at him. Sorry, Anthony, but you'll love me later. Anyway, so that was a lot of fun. And my allergies are going crazy. So my eyes were watering all day, makeup everywhere. And my head's been throbbing from wearing my glasses. It's been hurting my ears. So imagine if I had to wear a mask all the time. Hey, Holly! I missed you like crazy on Friday or Sunday or both. I don't even remember. It all runs together. I don't even know what day it is. Literally, I don't. I think it's Wednesday. Seriously, this week I have been just such a hot mess. So I realized today, it's Wednesday, I realized that whenever I do a Pampered Chef party, I always do my parties Sunday through Sunday with the pre-party starting on Friday and Saturday. So that way everybody has a chance to get in the group, get their orders, just to get acclimated, right? So, so I start my parties on Friday, Saturday, and then I run them Sunday through Sunday. Well, I realized today I was posting into one of my parties that I've been posting in the wrong party all week long. So this poor party that I've been doing hasn't had a single post. I've been putting everything in the wrong party. I'm like, gosh, this party is really quiet. What is up? That's crazy. So, oh my goodness, it was me. Yeah, so that was it. Hey. Well, Robert is on, or Bob is on, and Holly is on. That's sometimes right, sometimes wrong. And people can always catch me on the replay. So, you just never know who's going to see it and how many times they're going to watch, because they're going to be like, hey, I know her. Or I might say, hey, to them, and they'll be like, oh, she knows me, and everybody's happy. So I wanted to let you all know that tonight is being brought to you by Lit, my fabulous wine glasses that I custom made, and I found out the hard way. So I showed these off on Friday, and I had like a couple of them going, right? Yeah, not dishwasher safe. So juiced and buzzed will have to be remade. So anyway, tonight is Lit. And it is brought to you by Bob's recommendation of the Stella Rosso. So anyway, I think this is what he had the other night. It's really a good sweet red. I like sweet, so that's what I'm having, and I needed it because last night I went to have a glass of wine. I haven't had wine in a while. I keep having these cocktails, right? And I miss my spritzers because that's what I like, that or vodka and water. Vodka and water, I just feel like such a lush. So anyway, I missed it. And so, gosh, just a good glass of wine. So I went to have a glass of wine last night, and that stuff was flat. I don't think there was any alcohol left in it. It was some peach Moscato, and it just tasted like sugar. I was like, wow, this is awful. So poured the rest of it out. I know, wine abuse, and got a real bottle of chilled wine. So yay, yum. No, it was fine. It was cheap, I'm sure, and I wasn't gonna drink it, so I could have just poured it in my pasta tonight. So anyway, back to tonight. Tonight we're making bruschetta pasta. I printed off like a stack of recipes, and my daughter was like, "Well, what are you fixing?" Blah, blah. I'm like, "I don't know. I've been in this funk. Like nothing sounds good. I don't want to cook." And she's like, "Just skip it. Don't cook." Actually, I think my son said that. And I'm like, "I'm not skipping it. I still gotta cook. This is the reason for it. We're all in COVID, and we're in quarantine, and people are just sick of cooking. We want to eat out, and we don't want to eat out, and I don't know. It is what it is, right?" And so I just gave this stuff to Bella. I'm like, "Pick something." Now, of course, she's gonna pick pasta. So I think 3 of the dishes were pasta. One of them might have had it might have been like zucchini pasta. She was like, "No," and then the other one it was a gremolata or I'm still making that one. It's a pasta primavera. Gosh, I don't know why I can't talk. Seriously, first glass of wine. Pasta primavera with gremolata. So, and that one just sounds so good. It has fresh zucchini and asparagus in it. And I'm still making that one, but not tonight. Tonight is bruschetta. So, sounds so stinking super simple. This is seriously all my ingredients. I've got 4 tomatoes, which I bought twice tonight at the grocery store today. How do you buy 2 things of 4 tomatoes? But got my garlic, my angel hair pasta, because that's what I use. It calls for spaghetti. But got Parmesan and chicken broth. Oh, and my basil. Oh, I bought a basil plant because I had a basil plant. I feel like I'm thrift shopping now. I bought a basil plant, but I had a basil plant. But my basil plant was kind of dying, so it's been outside. I've been babying it, and I bought another basil plant to plant. But then tonight I bought another one because I need a 1/4 cup. And there's another recipe that I make that I need 2 cups, so I really need the whole plant. So anyway, you can't have too much basil. I got home and I had that basil plant. I took it out of the thing, and it was, I'm like, my basil plants that need to be potted. One of them I've been babying, trying to get it to come back to life. They look better than the one I just bought. So anyway, the basil's outside, hopefully springing to life. But that's it. That's all my ingredients. So this is going to be super fresh, super yummy, super fast, hopefully. So the first step is we are going to break the noodles in half and place them in the Rock Crock Dutch oven. I don't have that. Oh, I know. Something I don't have. But I do have the Rock Crock Everyday Pan. So I like this. It fits right in my slow cooker base. The Rock Crocks are amazing. If you guys don't have these are my new best friend, because they fit in the dishwasher. They go in the microwave, they go in the freezer, they go in the oven, they can be used on a grill, they can be used on the stovetop, you name it, you can do it. What's not to love? I love something that I don't have to think when I use it. It's like, dishwasher, no dishwasher, grill, no, too much thinking, right? So we're gonna break 1 pound of noodles right into our Rock Crock dish. You can make this on the stovetop, boil it for 8 to 10 minutes, but we're actually just going to make our pasta right in the microwave. Oh, I know, right? We're not going to stand over it and stir, freak out and die, right? So anyway, the dogs are going, "Mom, you're fixing dinner. We want dinner." Why is that? I swear they're just like children. "Mom, you're talking to somebody. Talk to us. Mom. I was out here a minute ago, and the dog's been outside playing, and really been really good lately. And the next thing you know, I'm like, "What is Pumpkin running after?" And I look out there, and there's a yellow dog out there. I'm like, "Oh, that's our neighbor's dog. They live over the hill from us. His name is Wilson." And then I hear, "Wilson!" Well, Crosby is our little social butterfly, so she's probably getting Wilson in trouble. Anyway, okay, I digress. So, and we're going to add our broth, which is 4 cups of chicken or vegetable broth. Well, I knew I had some chicken broth in the fridge, but this full is 32 ounces, which would be our 4 cups. It's not full. I'm guessing it's half full, but I'm going to go ahead and see how much I have. because we are in quarantine, so sometimes we have to, 1 cup. So we're gonna need 3 more cups of, you know, broth substitute, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set that aside. So we're gonna go ahead and pour our 1 cup in. I just set that container aside because I'll rinse it and recycle. That's what I do. So we're in quarantine and we maybe only have 1 cup of chicken broth, but we've got chicken flavored soup base. It's the same thing as bouillon, right? So we're gonna add like 3 tablespoons, 3 cups of water, and we're good to go. Sorry, I'm cheating. I'm grabbing my Sheeple stainless steel cheaters here because my Pampered chef ones are across the room. So, ooh, look at that. 3 tablespoons. Ha! I know what I need to write on my grocery list. I didn't have chicken broth on there because I didn't need it a minute ago. So I'm going to add 3 cups of water. Sorry, look, I can talk to you while I not pour water, fill with water. I think a 3-cup line. There we go. I'm not even going to worry about stirring that and making it all melty because we're gonna pop this in the microwave for 8 minutes. So I think it'll be fine. We're using that to flavor our noodles. Pop it in the microwave for 8 minutes. While I walk over there, talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. So we'll play the music. Okay, your commercial's over. All right, so while that's in there, we're gonna use, this is use the 5-inch Santuco knife to cut the tomatoes and basil into large pieces on the flexible cutting mat and add to the manual food processor. Hello, why would we use our Santuco knife when we've got a tomato knife? Goodness. Got my manual food processor right here, large pieces, and it just said plum tomatoes. So, okay, 4 small plum tomatoes. Oh my goodness. So I had this issue before because I'm not a tomato lover. Really can't stand them. And they're slimy on the inside. Don't really get it. Ugh. So anyway, so we had this issue before. I had a recipe that called for, tried to cut my finger in half, that called for Roma tomatoes. I'm like, what the heck's a Roma tomato? And everybody ended up telling me after the fact that the tomatoes I was using were not Roma tomatoes, right? I don't even know if I'm supposed to use the butts, but we're using the butts. Because it just said cut them. It didn't say cut the butts off. So I'm putting these all in here. Oh, so anyway, the other ones that I used, they weren't Roma tomatoes, but I thought they were Romas. And then I think they said Romas were plums, and these are Romas. I don't know. You get what you get. A tomato's a tomato, right? Wow, 4 of them barely fit in there by themselves, and I haven't even added my 1/4 cup of basil. So, talk amongst yourselves again for just uno momento. Okay, so this is my sad looking basil plant, right? Tell me that's not sad. I think it just needs a little water, a little fresh sunlight. And my son borrowed my scissors today, so I know right where they are. Just 1 minute. I know that they are in this bag that we took with us to get cap and gown pictures taken today. Because he was going to, oh good grief, we've got hockey gloves in there. All right, so we have a cap, we have a gown, we've got a jersey. Oh, we've got the smelliest of smelly gloves. We have hangers. Does this happen to anybody else when you're trying to do one thing and it's like, oh, well, I need my scissors so I can cut my basil. And now you're emptying out the bag with the toilet paper. I know, you guys, the respirator, you would think that we were getting senior pictures taken today, right? Oh, so he had to bring hockey tape and scissors so he could retape his stick. I'm like, dude, you should have thought about that yesterday because there ain't no time for retaping sticks and I just washed these, so I know that they're, other than smelling like a hockey bag, I know they're pretty clean. So, anyway, we're just gonna snip us off some fresh Basil, oh my God, the best thing about fresh basil is it smells so yum, you know? Okay, that's a 1/4 cup. That's actually probably 1/2 cup loosely packed. So we're not totally killing the basil plant. It'll come back if I take good baby care of it. So we're gonna put this in here. So anyway, as I was digressing again, isn't that what everybody's hockey or senior photo bag looks like? Yes. Oh, so now we're gonna just try to chop it up a little bit, but of course I think I might have filled it a little too full putting all those tomatoes in there because I said to. Maybe my small plum tomatoes were a little big. It's okay. Excuse me. There we go. We are making our salsa. Or not our salsa, our marinara, our bruschetta. So which bruschetta is typically what? Tomatoes, olive oil, garlic, and basil. They were just out playing with Wilson. Who knows?
You gotta show wet belly. Maybe that's where you've been swimming. We've been swimming in their pond.
Yep, here comes Cross. So they come back soaking wet, and lately, Pumpkin's been coming back with his face all wet even. It's not just their belly and their feet. So, not maybe they're going to swim. And then they've been stealing toys too. So they steal toys, but they got this one toy, and I'm like, I think it's a pool toy. Do you think they're jumping in somebody's swimming pool and stealing their pool toys? Yep, that would be my dog. So, oh yum, low carb chicken pesto wraps. Holly, that is so nice of you. She's making this. Did you guys hear that? She's making this for her husband's lunch. My husband's over here going,
throw his lunch.
I'm thankful you don't fix my lunch. So anyway, now we're going to press our garlic with the garlic press into our manual food processing, and we're going to add olive oil and process all of the ingredients until they're chopped. So garlic, garlic, garlic. We need 3 to 4 garlic cloves. Well, if this is 3 to 4, we know 4 is better, right? Because garlic is good. So my fancy, my garlic's big too. I'm waiting for it. So my fancy garlic keeper here, also known as the Ziploc baggie. Oh, there it is. Where's my garlic press? Might be time for some new garlic. I know I've got more garlic. That's 3. That one's dead. Dead garlic. It's not good. And here's somebody already snacking, I believe. Just got home. Just fixing dinner. Don't think he'll spoil it that. Probably just having a little appetizer, like you do at the restaurants. So we're going to add 4 of these garlic cloves. Scrape this right into my trash can. You guys know how much I love my garlic press, right? Best. So just pop it in. You don't have to peel it, and give it a good squeeze. That was a pretty big chunk of garlic, so you know you have to squeeze hard. What are you snacking on over there? They're about crunch.
Cracker.
Crackers. That's why it's crunchy. Crunchy crackers. So Tony's home. Did you guys all see Tony? Tony, did you come and say hello to all our viewers, our fans? Hi. They're all waving and sending you heart emojis and love, and they're just excited. Look at that. The screen's going crazy, hon. Crazy, crazy for you. That's my essential worker there, you know. All right, so we've added our garlic, and then we need 1/3 of a cup of olive oil. So my only olive oil, look at all those hearts flying across the board. My olive oil happens to be garlic infused. A little bit of garlic's good, a little bit more is better. So we're just gonna pour this right in here. Glug, 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 glug. I had to open the new one tonight because I didn't think my other bottle had a third of a cup. I think it's probably got a quarter. So we'll put this in here, put that in there. My microwave beeped. That's fantastic. And we're gonna process all ingredients until they're chopped, scraping down the sides as needed. Well, it looks like it's moving pretty freely. So, and I heard my microwave go off. I'm just gonna go and grab that real quick. I'm gonna set this here so I'll have somewhere to set that hot rock crock. Talk amongst yourselves. Hot pasta. I'm gonna grab my chef's tongs if I can find them. Tongy wongies. I love these things. If you don't have the chef's tongs, they're a pretty sweet deal. Down they open, up they close. And it says right here, it says, remove the rock crock from the microwave, then stir the noodles and broth with the large chef tongs. Add the bruschetta mixture and return the rock crock to the microwave for an additional 8 minutes. So, can you guys see inside my pan? We're stirring. Wow, I've never stirred pasta with tongs. It's kind of different. I guess if I really wanted, I could use my pasta fork, but it said to use these, so that I just kind of follow my directions. Oh, shut it. Some people. Oh, where's our bruschetta? I'm going to scrape off the top because it has a little bit of those yummy basil leaves on there. Put the lid over there. I'm going to go ahead and pop the blade out, just because I think it'll be easier to pour this in without the blade.
What are you doing? Why? From where? Why do you go to the gym?
Oh my goodness, the conversations I can hear behind me. Can you guys hear that? My son's in the shower. My husband is banging on the door talking to him. Why in the shower? Because I went to the gym. Why'd you go to the gym? Because I work out. Well, why are you working out? Because I work out every day. Oh, goodness. So now we're going to stir it. I think it said to add the bruschetta mixture and return to the crock. Well, I don't know if it said to stir it or not, but we are. Look at that. It's so fresh and pretty. Look at the green and the reds. And it smells so garlicky and yummy. So we're going to pop the lid on it and we're going to put it in the microwave for 8 more minutes. While it's doing that, look at that. Da, da, da. Just set it right there. And if you guys don't have the grippies, these are, I think, the mini or the micro pot holders. I don't know what they are, but I think they're for the microwave. So they're micro something. These are the best. I just call them my little squishies or my grippies. They're great for the microwave, but I use them all the time. I've also gone now to my mini ones, my mini pan holders, and they're the little sharks. So they are the bigger size than this, but anyway, I'll be right back. These darn allergies are killing me, guys. So 8 minutes, 800, start. Gosh, Ola. Sorry, I gotta sanitize because I have been coughing into trying my elbow, but just in case. I don't want to contaminate everybody, right? Chili Romano and Charo beans. Oh my God, carbs, 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 carbs. But carbs are comfort food. There's nothing wrong with that. When you're in quarantine. Once I get back out into the real world, I'm going to be like, oh my God, what was I doing with all those carbs and all that fatness? I'm telling you, I have just been in a funk lately. I was telling Becky, she's been like, we've been accountability partners for like the past 2.5 weeks to do the 21-day fix. Just the workouts online, right? do it in the real time. And it's about every third, fourth, fifth day, something like that. I'm like, I skip a day and then I make it up. The next day I do 2. Well, this week it's been like every other day. And then yesterday I didn't do it. And she's like, just do it. I'm like, no, don't feel it. She's like, get up and do it. I'm like, don't want to. So I didn't. Well, guess what? Today we did senior pictures, and then I ran to the grocery store, came home, cleaned the kitchen, and did this. Yeah, it's not going to happen again today. I don't know what it is. Before all this quarantine, I got up at like 5, somewhere between 5 and 6, went and worked out for my hour every day. And even Saturdays and Sundays I'd do it. And now I'm like, whatever, don't care. I was doing really good with my Weight Watchers. I was down 20 pounds. 20 pounds was my goal for the year. So as of January 1st, I was already down 10. I was like halfway to reaching my goal. I lost 10 pounds before spring break. Didn't care for spring break, right? Came back and then it's quarantine. I'm like, yep, I'm back up 5. What is the deal? Get me out of this phone, somebody. So anyway, we're doing Pampered Chef Live. And we're having fun, sisters. So anyway, I digressed. I'm sorry if I bring you down. Don't do that. So anyway, we've got our Parmesan cheese we're gonna make real quick. Guys, I almost cheated and bought shredded Parmesan cheese, but I didn't. Because I bought the very last block Parmesan that they had. Uh-oh, somebody's getting in trouble. I don't know what he did, but ooh. He had some harsh tones with him. And Pumpkin's a good baby. So anyway, we must eat a lot of Parmesan. So I just like to chunk this up a little bit. Pop it into my deluxe cooking blender. He's even getting locked in there. Turn it on. I'm gonna put the lid on, and we're just gonna turn this to grind. It's gonna grind grind is lit up, push the button, and then we're not gonna do it for the full 2 minutes and 20 seconds. That would be for peanut butter. But we'll just do it for a couple of minutes till it's ground up as we want it. So that was about 18 seconds. I'm going to pop it off. And look at this. Look at that. Fresh ground Parmesan is so easy, you guys. Love my fresh Parmesan. Just going to scrape out a little bit of that basil. We're going to put our Parmesan right in here. And your toaster, Tom. The other fabulous thing when you have kids and you let them, one of their chores is unloading the dishwasher. Sometimes you find things in random places, but at least they were clean and put away. Sometimes you don't find them for a while. Sometimes when you have teenagers and you think you're running out of like your big cups, your to-go cups, your any large cups or just cups in general, all you have to do is ask them to clean their rooms. It's amazing how many cups come out of their rooms. They've never been, wow. So I've got more than a cup of freshly grated Parmesan. I think that's why I have my big bowl out. Duh. Because I'm spilling it all over my counter now. There we go. Because I'm like, I still have stuff in here that I'm just kind of scraping off the bottoms there. And look at this. And then we've got our self-cleaning, heated cycle. Ooh. When you rub cheese on your counter, sometimes it doesn't rub off, it just rubs in. So anyway, look at that. I've got just about 2 cups of grated Parmesan cheese for fresh Parmesan cheese for the cost of 1 block. And this will last me as long as one of those shaky jars, and it's just better. There's nothing in it but Parmesan cheese. So voila, la-di-da to me. So now I'm just gonna give my lid a rinse here real quick. Not that it got real dirty or anything, because it was just Parmesan cheese that went everywhere, right? I'm gonna put some water in. Not necessarily not hot, not cold, just water. I'm going to give my sides a little rinse just because, again, Parmesan cheese or any cheese, you know, when you give it a good rub, it just likes to rub in and stick. It'll do that even when you wash it in the blender. So I'm going to fill it up 3 cups into my blender. Fortunately, there is a little marking on the side so I know when it's 3 cups. Pop it on here. Then we're going to add a drop of Dawn. And we're going to put our lid on. We're going to turn it to heated wash. Push start. And it's going to not only clean my blender, but it's going to heat up that water so we know that it is going to be clean, sterilized, and good to go. So, while all that's going on, we've got 1 minute left for our pasta. It's, hang on while I clean off my counter again.
Your lights are on. Here, Chris.
My lights are on. The
Outside?
The outside. I don't even know why I have a light.
No idea.
Remind me, folks, when we're done here, to turn off the lights in the pre-pre. So, we are also going to have a little salad to go with our pasta. So, even if you get an amazing bagged salad and you totally cheat, that's okay. At least you're eating a salad, right? Don't let it sit in the fridge for 4 to 5 days before you do this. You want to do this right away because otherwise you won't eat it and you'll end up throwing away a perfectly good bagged salad. So take it, put it in your crisper, give it a nice good cold rinse. If you want to blanch this or soak it in ice water, it will help it stay fresher longer. I don't know if that's really blanching, but if you soak it in ice water for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, if you've heard that, it will stay fresher longer. So, pop that in there, give it a good rinsey rinse, put your lid on your salad spinner, and give it a couple little cranks. I did that the other day too. Wonka, 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 give it a good spin, push the button to make it stop, like Superman. And sometimes you'll just be really grossed out about about the dirty nastiness in the bottom. And you can do that a couple of times, you can do it once. I like to at least give it a good spin out. Whoa, get that lid on there before you start spinning. Just to get it so it's not watery. There we go. And you can serve it right in this bowl. Or if you're like me and you've got grapes that you're going to clean and rinse too, you might pour this in another bowl so you've got that ready. So give me a second. I hear the microwave beeping, telling me my pasta's ready. So I'm going to put this down again. Set that back. Take my squishies. I knew you wouldn't be able to hear me well. It was chirping, so. I'll fix it.